So anyway, the old man and my mom and me and the dog, and we're traveling anywhere from 5 to 10 hours a day on the road. My old man was not a tourist. He wanted to get from point A to point B. He was on a schedule. He was the most boring person to travel with that you could imagine. Okay? So we're driving along, and he was a near chain smoker. To pass the time away, I would count. He never exhaled. He just inhaled, and then I would count the number of times smoke poured out of his nose. Big old German nose would come out. Sometimes it'd reach 8 or 9 for the count. Just astounding when you're 5 years old. So we're driving along, and my mother would fuss at him every time he threw a cigarette out the window.
Oh, no.
And he was pulling one of these old-fashioned one wheel with the crazy wheel, as they called it, a little blue trailer. And we had all of our bedding when we would move from one place to another. He'd bring all the beds and the sheets and the pillows and all of that, and then cover them up over a tarp. So we're driving along, and my mother barks out, and she goes, "Al, I'm smelling smoke. Where's the smoke coming from? Is there a fire? Is there a fire?" And she sits up in the seat. She was a little bitty gal. She sits up and she looks, and she goes, "Oh my Lord, the trailer's on fire, Al. Look what you've done. You threw another one of those damn cigarettes out the car." She goes, "Pull over. We got to save that bedding. We're going to have to buy all new beds before we move into the house." So my dad's going, God damn. And we pull over. My old man was never one that wanted to make a mistake, especially one that couldn't be disproven or covered up. So we pull over, and that trailer is just going up like a torch, like a tinderbox. And my mother is chewing on him, and I made the mistake of laughing. So I got grabbed, thrown over his knee, spanked, set back down in the truck, and I still was laughing. I was still laughing. And the old man is there shaking his head, and he looks at my mom, and he goes, "Lee Earl, there's not a damn thing we can do." And my mother said, "No shit."